Hello and welcome back to Off the Beaten Track. We are here for a fresh episode, here in episode number 2. And this time we got a bit of a new topic, but before we even get to that, my co-host is looking a little different today.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a haircut compared to the last episode. Last episode, I got a long hair, right? And a different name, completely different name. It's
So-
a bit of a Freaky Friday thing here.
It is indeed. So my colleague Chanel from Sabah, unfortunately, came down with a bit of a flu, but we have a great replacement. My friend Jaslyn, the director of the show, stepping up to the plate to host with me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You need someone to yap with, right? You can't yap by yourself.
True. With us two on the camera today, they're going to be forced us to stop
Oh, yeah,
yapping. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So go for it.
So what are we going to talk about today, Camille?
So-
What's the topic?
Today, we're going to focus on something that's very dear to us, not just in Malaysia, but to us as individuals. We have this episode and international theme. It's called Lost in Translation, where we're going to explore many different cultures, foods, dress, just everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything. We're going to talk about all the things that Camille said and what countries are we focusing on?
Oh, we're not going to give everything away from
Okay.
the start.
Alright, so that's gonna be a bit of a suspense for you guys. And we're gonna talk more about it later, right?
In just a bit. But I also want to talk about, before we even get to that,
Okay.
it's not just the serious things, the food, the dress, everything. There's a lot of funny things when you international space like this where you know something, it's normal in Malaysian culture, I know something that's normal in South African culture, but sometimes it gets a bit lost in translation.
Yeah.
And
so
we'll
that's
show
where
you that.
it comes from, the name.
100%.
And we're gonna show you that in a few seconds. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Shifa, currently majoring in actual science with data analytics. Despite my nerdy major, I love playing games, eating, and sleeping. I also love making new friends and exploring new places. I was born and raised in Indonesia. One interesting fact about me is that I'm extremely observant. I can memorize people who takes the same public bus with me without knowing them at all. Anyways, I'm excited to share more, so see you in the studio!
We are back, and this time with a very special guest here, joining us all the way from Indonesia, but also fellow UCSI alumni in the forms of Shifa. So happy to have you with us today. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good today. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Excited to see you again. We met you before.
Yeah.
We will get to that in a bit.
Yeah,
but
we
the
can't
first thing
say
that
anything yet.
the first thing that got to my mind, Jazz, I don't know if you agree. I saw actual science majoring student where Masscom, when we sign up, they check our grades. They see if you get more than a C in maths, they can't accept you. But less than a C, welcome to Masscom. True.
Yeah, definitely 100%. We cannot do math for anything. Like 1 + 1, it's 11, bro.
I think I made that mistake looking at the running order earlier already.
You did.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good actually. It's a very cold, warm breeze. So yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
it's a bit,
sleepy though.
It's a bit cold here in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got a very nice outfit here
Thank
today,
you.
representing your country, batik, right? And what kind of style is that? Is it like a pario kind of style?
It's
or?
just a batik instant skirt.
Oh,
I have like 5
damn.
of these. So I wear this regularly to uni.
Okay, so did you buy that from back home?
Yeah.
Oh,
I stock
nice.
that in my house here.
Maybe I need to ask you to bring some
Sure.
to me.
Now, alright, so I'm from South Africa, you from Indonesia, you from Malaysia, right? So I've been here for a while. I was under the impression batik is a Malaysian thing also.
You know what, Winston?
You're starting with this?
Oh my god, this is a
It is
spicy
spicy
topic.
just
This
to
is a
start
spicy
things off.
topic.
I'm asking innocently. I don't know any of the lore behind it, so you're gonna have to explain that to me.
To be honest, I don't actually know the lore behind it as well, but both our countries
batik.
claims that batik is from our country, Indonesia and Malaysia. So, but also we're like siblings, right?
I know.
So I guess we can share.
It's a normal to share culture.
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty normal.
And I feel like
yeah.
there's like a bit difference between batik Malaysia and Indonesian batik.
Mm.
Where Malaysian is more like floral.
Yeah,
And
100%.
Indonesian is more like pattern.
Yeah, that's
Right.
that's also true actually. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I feel like that's kind of a pattern we have here today with Malaysia and Indonesia specifically. It's like that sibling rivalry where it's like same but different, you know?
Same but different. You're starting to sound very Malaysian now.
Honestly, the longer you stay here, the more you become Malaysian. I don't know when I'm going to become honorary Malaysian officially, but it will happen at some point, you know?
Yeah, Shifa is already an honorary Malaysian by being Indonesian itself.
Yeah, people thought I'm Malaysian at the first sight.
Yeah, because you've been here for like what 5 years?
I think it's like
almost?
2 plus 2 years.
2 plus 2 years. Yeah, that's like almost half a decade. Yeah, we can definitely call you an honorary Malaysian.
If you don't know me and you see me for the first time, you'll think I'm Malaysian.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, actually.
so you study here at UCSI for university, but you also did your part of your high schooling here in Malaysia as well.
Yes. I did my high school in Cyberjaya,
Right.
and then I went back to Indonesia and came back for uni.
So you went back during COVID time,
Yes.
right? Right.
It
Yeah.
was a very strict time here in Malaysia. The MCO was like full on lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't here also for that time, so I can't really say how it was exactly here, but I've heard that it was very strict here. Yeah.
Well, I know we have a lot of sibling rivalries to get through, explore further on, but we also have some fresh content. And this is not the first time we're meeting up with Shifa.
Yeah.
And
we
the-
met up last week and we had some really, really great time, great food as well. And what else did we do, Camille?
We did a lot of things, but I guess talking about it is one thing, but showing it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
We'll see it in a few, but I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, me
for
too.
the audience to see, because we had such a good time meeting her then.
Did you have a good time?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't just us.
Down was the best part.
Yeah.
He was like, it's so good.
Alright, so we're gonna watch the content now and we will be back after this. So stay tuned, guys. Hello guys, today we're on campus and we're gonna ask a few random people about what their favorite Indonesian food, artists, and also cities are. Alright, so let's go.
From Bali, I quite like the babi guling, that one.
Sate Padang, yang penyet.
It's ayam pop.
Babi guling.
Rosa, I think.
Rizky Febian.
Afghan.
Nadine Amiza.
Well, after Bali, I think Jogja lah, Yogyakarta.
Jakarta.
Is Bali a city?
So we've interviewed a few people about their favorite Indonesian stuff, and I think we've got a general idea of what's popular in Indonesia, and we can talk more about it in the studio. Let's head back there.
Wow, Jazz, it looks like you had a very good time recording that segment. You know what was funny, guys? When we recorded the segment, it wasn't like we went and like called up, yo, can this friend come who's Indonesian, get that friend? No. In UCSI, we just like walk around, you look left, look right, you find people who are either Indonesian or like they eat the food, they know the music. You can just see what a big kind of representation they have here at UCSI.
100%. Because I mean, Indonesia is like right next to us, right? And so most people would know how Indonesian food is like here in Malaysia. Maybe they don't know specifically that it is Indonesian food, but like they've already eaten it without realizing. Yeah, so we were talking about we were going around asking what people's favorite food, city, and also artists are. Now we're gonna ask you, who is your favorite Indonesian artist?
I'll start with a singer, Mahalini. Have you heard of Mahalini?
No, I have not.
She's
I
having a
haven't.
concert next February next year.
Here in Malaysia.
Yeah, she's
Where?
a very famous. She came from Indonesian Idol, so she's an Indonesian Idol
Oh.
graduate, and she's very famous. And I love her songs,
Oh, what kind of songs does she play? Like pop or?
pop sad songs.
Oh, okay, I see. How do you spell that? I need to look it up.
Mahalini,
M-A-
Mahalini.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have.
I would not. You're gonna add an extra thing there because you're gonna start with the pop artist. So is there other types of Indonesian music you're listening to as well?
I think I listen pop most of the time. I'm not really into other genre.
Okay, but I know Nikki is a very
right.
popular. Do you listen to her?
Yes, Anaheim.
Yeah. I like what they call galau.
Oh yeah, Galau song.
Yeah, galau song.
The slow sad
The
song.
yeah. So basically, last semester we went on a documentary shooting, right? In the car, I was just blasting like galau Indonesian songs, and me and two of my friends, we were just like karaoke singing the songs in the car with Kamil in the car, and he just doesn't know a thing about it, obviously, because he doesn't speak the language, right? So I was like trying to translate while also singing with him also.
I'm gonna sell you out a bit because on that trip, the Indonesians and Malaysians were confused which ones are they thought some of them thought it was Indonesian and some thought it was Malaysian. So
Yeah.
that's again another example of the siblings
Really?
sort of crossing borders.
Cause do you know Sofas?
So fast?
Yeah, the band is a band.
No.
Alright, so I thought it was Indonesian, but turns out they're Malaysian. Yeah, so it's kind of like
Mix
confusing.
up.
Yeah, mix up. Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that more in a bit because now we have the sixth segment to go over. Guys, I cannot overestimate, not even underestimate, overestimate just how good the food was at Sedana. It was my first time eating Indonesian food with the specialist there with us, and I was blown away at the nasi padang. Jess, you were Malaysian. What is your
Oh
experience
my
like
god,
there? First?
it was so good. Like I think I've only eaten nasi padang a few times in my life. Once in Jakarta, and that was, I think, to be honest, maybe because it's a different branch, but I like that one much better. But maybe also because I had like good company with Shifa as well. She was a very good like tour guide in terms of food, right?
Man, it was a mind-blowing experience. Malaysian food often gets gassed up, and I'm not gonna knock Malaysian food because I know Malaysians love their food because it has a lot of different cultures mixed into it. There's a wide variety here. But the flavor of the
my
nasi
God,
padang,
I'm,
the
like, thinking
Indonesian
about it now.
food, blew my mind. Like it just, I don't know if the clip's ever going to show it, but like you could just see the enthusiasm I was eating the food with. It was like on a whole
Yeah,
other
I
level.
don't think we were focusing more on you. We were focusing on Shifa and the food. But yeah, you can say later how excited you were to eat the food, and this just looking at all the different flavors and everything, right? And what was your experience at the restaurant?
First of all, thank you for making me hungry now. Looking at those videos, I
know.
went back to those days where we eat the nasi padang. It was so good.
Yeah, it's like almost lunchtime now, so I think it's fair for our stomach to feel that hungry.
And I can tell you guys, they're not ever exaggerating because I actually saw the reaction when they eat that one bite of rendang, and it was like,
Oh, yeah.
the meat is so good. And I was like, yeah. So what was your question again, sorry?
No, it was just like you had. So we're gonna talk more about the things that we picked out. Well, you picked out. You and Bianca picked out. But she was such a good like tour guide for our food, because I wouldn't have known, especially Kamil. Kamil 100% would not have known what to get, right? So we asked the specialist to pick the food for us just because she's more expert in this. And what were some of the things that you picked out for us? Just give us a few names.
We have rendang, we have ayam bakar, we have ayam pop, we have ayam sambal hijau, the one that you ate.
Yeah. Oh,
And then we have the dendeng balado, the meat with the sambal and all that.
right.
And your favorite, the perkedel.
Yeah, bergedil is my favorite. But that's also because I think also a sibling thing. We also have bergedil here in
Yeah.
Malaysia, so it's kind of like I'm kind of used to the taste of it and the texture of it. But yeah, which one? Well, we're gonna talk more about that later. Anyway, Kamil, you really enjoyed the what do you call that?
Let me tell you. Shifa's memory is on point. The first bite of rendang, I was like taking off my glasses, wiping my tears, like, wow, this is so
Wait,
good.
wiping your tears from spiciness or just
no,
from goodness of it?
happiness, because it tastes so
Okay,
good.
thank
I
God.
mean-
Because it wasn't even
Happiness,
spicy. Yeah.
The rendang was amazing. The sambal beef, I can't remember the proper name, amazing. The frikadel also, I've never had like a kind of Asian spiced potato frikadel. Great. And even the veggies was so good, you know?
100%.
You know when the veggies are good in a place, you know the food is top tier.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's just so flavorful. Like, it's sweet and you got that a bit of spice. It's just like everything comes together to make like a good, perfect combination.
It's my go-to veggie, by the way.
Really?
I only eat certain veggies,
Like
but
the
that's one of my
singkong.
favorite veggie. Yeah, the singkong.
Nice. And after this, we are going to have a special clip, like a bit to show you of what we ate there, a bit of a more close up on the food that we had, right? And you can possibly see Kamil's tears of joy. Maybe yes, maybe not, but you can definitely see Shifa's happiness while eating the food there. And yeah.
Yeah. Enough of us. Have a look for yourself and see if we're overhyping it or does it live up to the hype.
Hello, my name is Bianca and here's our guest. I'm Shifa. Today we're going to eat nasi padang in restaurant sederhana at Chokit. Let's go! Let's go, guys. Hi, so we got our food in here. This is cabai hijau, this is ayam cabai hijau, and this one is dendeng cabai merah. This one is sayuran apa sih?
Sayur singkong. It's cassava dipped in curry, is it?
Yeah, it's curry. And then we also have ayam gulai in here. So tasty.
And also we have the dendeng balado, which is meat in sambal. And then my personal favorite, ayam pop. And we also have ayam bakar, the grilled chicken. And perkedel. Rendang. And rendang, and we have perkedel.
Yeah.
Perkedel is a mashed potato and then they combine with eggs and
Yeah.
fried it.
Let's eat.
Bianca, how did you enjoy your food today?
Of course, I will enjoy my food.
So which one of the dishes was your favorite?
My favorite is ayam gulai. This one, yeah, over here. Ayam gulai is like a bit spicy, but it's very, very nice.
It's ayam pop. I always eat this wherever I go. But it looks very pale, but it's actually very good. It's the most underrated, no?
Yes.
That if people don't know Indo food, they won't know it, but they should try.
They don't know it, but they should try. Oh, pempek.
Yeah, pempek.
Pempek.
What is that?
It's like a fish.
It's fish, similar to Malaysian lekor, but the difference is in the soup.
Yeah,
Sauce.
they have like
The
chuka.
sauce. Yeah, it's
Like
it's a black, spicy.
Yeah. Sauce. It's very nice. You should try.
So do you think the concept is similar to nasi kanda, where like you have like different dish and you just eat it together?
I feel like nasi padang is more like sharing concept. Even like this one fun fact, if you go to a Padang restaurant and you go takeaway, they'll give you more rice because in assumption that you will share with your family. Because back in Padang, people don't have much money. So if they take away, they'll give more rice so they can share with the whole family. That's one concept that I know from nasi padang itself. So yeah, we are more to sharing concept. That's why it's served like this.
If you have to compare nasi kanda versus nasi padang,
I think they are unique in their own ways.
Oh yeah. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, both good.
thanks for the answers, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm so full.
I know, right?
Yeah, this nasi padang reminds me of home.
Should we go to Indonesian market?
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Stay tuned.
What an absolutely fantastic time we had at Sedana with Shifa. And there was so much interesting things I learned about you, Indonesian food, the comparisons to Malaysia. And unfortunately, we don't have the most time to talk about all of it. But I do have 2 questions to ask you before I send you off, right, Shifa? I want to ask you, what's one dish that's like a shared dish that Malaysia and Indonesia make that Indonesia does better? And then to cover up after that, I want to ask you, what's one shared dish that Malaysia does better than Indonesia?
You love this rage baiting questions,
Yes,
yeah?
of course. You gotta get the views.
You got a Malaysian right here.
I think Malaysian do better in roti-based dish, like roti parata, roti tosai. They have more variety and they have more choices. While Indonesia have one from Aceh, which is roti canai, but we don't really have much choices, you know.
Right.
But for Indonesia, I love. I'm so sorry, but I love Indonesian rendang much better, and also the chendol. I feel like our chendol is more chewy than Malaysian chendol, but you have to try when you go to Jakarta one day.
Really? Chendol? Do they call it chendol
Yeah,
as well
we
then?
call it chendol as well then, but
okay.
it tastes a bit different. The jelly, the chendol itself.
Oh, I see. So it's not like very because here it's very,
It's flory.
Yeah. Okay, I will definitely do that when we go to Jakarta next.
I lied. One more question. So you've been in Malaysia a long time. Sister kind of countries, Malaysia and Indonesia. Is there any like cultural difference that you've noticed in Malaysia and Indonesia that people outside of the countries wouldn't expect?
I think I have so much respect for how Malaysians queue. They queue so tidily, whether in MRT, store, before the lift. But in Indonesia, it's kind of hard for us to build that tradition to queue. You know, people just cut the line, and I feel like that's what we have to learn more from Malaysians. I adored it.
Oh, I'm glad you like that part of us. Something that I can be proud of as
Yes.
well. So, do you have any more questions? It seems like you're very curious now.
I'm extremely curious, but I don't have time for any more questions, unfortunately. I will say Malaysians are good at queuing in person, but on the road, big red flag.
Yeah. So, we are going to go into our next segment after this, and we're going to have a different guest. So, stay tuned, guys. And
Thank you, Shifa.
thank you, Shifa.
No worries, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, we'll see you again in a bit, though.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
That was a good rap.
wasoda elelelelele ia au tatau mana lolo banda au fali dudua ledoa tenaso au yang mana lolo banda au wasoda elelelelele ia au tatau mana lolo banda au vali dudua ledo atena so for banda vali.
Unfortunately, Indonesia is gone, but we're not without any replacement source content because we're moving further east. Just to give a teaser, Jazz.
How far east are we going now?
I feel like maybe the most eastern country and culture in the world, Japan.
Look at you! You got a new outfit. What's this now?
Well, I have to ask the Japanese guest when they come
Okay,
the name first
alright,
because
alright,
I don't want to mispronounce it, get the law wrong or anything.
Yeah, we're definitely you could get cancelled for that.
For sure. Getting cancelled. If I'm going to get cancelled, it has to be something spicier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not just over a mispronunciation, right?
True. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to go to Japan now?
Oh my god. I am 11. On a scale of 1 to 10, 11. That's how excited we are. And we have a short video for you guys. So stay tuned and we'll come back to the studio later.
Or maybe not.
皆さんこんにちは。Hello, my name is Genki Kida and I'm from Japan, Osaka. And I've been here for 1 year and like 3 months or something. And then I've been studying design in here. So basically I spend time on my assignment. But sometimes also I like to crave Japanese or any other Chinese, Malaysian food here. Basically the things I want to correct about my culture is we don't eat sushi every single day, of course. We eat like any other ramen or any other food also. So yeah, this is basically about myself. See you in studio.
Oh man, that looks so exciting, Jazz. Exploring Japanese street. Pavilion Pavilion KL. There's
Bukit
one in
Bintang.
Yes, Bukit Bintang. I have seen the Japanese street in Bukit Jalil as
Bukit
well.
Jalil.
But the pavilion one is better in Bukit Bintang
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. So we are going to have our new guest here, all the way from Osaka, Japan, Genki.
Hi, hello guys.
Great to meet you, man.
Great to meet you too. Thank
How
you
are
for
you?
having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah.
So happy to have you with us. I feel like Japan is one of the most hyped countries in the world. Like
100%.
everybody like stands the culture. Maybe the girls like Korea more for K-pop, but I feel like boys love, you know,
Yeah,
anime,
boys can understand.
manga, a lot of things in Japan. So yeah, why don't you tell us a bit about coming from Japan to Malaysia?
Oh well, coming from Japan, there are a lot of differences back in Japan, but I really enjoy living in Malaysia because like there's a lot of Japanese food. Also, Malaysian food is good too, and then a lot of place to explore. So I quite enjoy here.
So what's like the biggest difference you would say coming from Japan to Malaysia? What
I don't know. Everything is different, but the things I surprised at the beginning was like, basically we walk down the street or we ride bicycle too. But in here, I don't really see like sidewalk of the street.
Yeah,
So I was like, I tried to walk by myself, right? And I didn't even know the grab. So I was like, wait, there's no road. And I was like, so scary at the beginning.
Yeah, one thing that I think everyone needs to know about Malaysians is that we are very lazy people.
She's Malaysian, she can say that.
I'm Malaysian, so I can say that. But yeah, basically we don't want to walk anywhere. we don't want to walk. We want to just take a car everywhere. We don't want to cycle. So I think I think that's one thing you'd have to get used to being in Malaysia as well. I think that's why we also don't really have like good sidewalks, pavement, for people to walk. Yeah.
What came first, the chicken and the egg? Did they not make the sidewalks so people don't walk, or it's because people don't walk they did that? But just to roll back a bit, before we get too deep in Japan or Malaysia, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find yourself coming to Malaysia? What motivated you to study here and, leave your home to come to a different country?
Oh, I see. Because one of the things I really wanted to improve my English, and I used to study in Canada too for like just 1 year and 3 months. And then at the time, well, like culture is really different, right, between Japan and Canada.
Right.
And I wanted to feel like live in more Asian country.
Yes.
And then I tried to explore a lot of country, and then Malaysia is like one of the best country for Japanese people for immigration, actually.
Oh, really?
Like the most popular country. So that's why I think it will fit on me. So
I did not know that. So there's a pretty big Japanese population here
I think so. I think so. Not around here, but there is some Japanese town or something here. Yeah.
That's pretty cool to know.
I feel like what Genki says is like one of the key things here in Malaysia, to be honest, where I feel like the real perk, especially of KL, is like it's the middle, you get some of the West, a lot of modern things, but still with Eastern culture, Eastern tradition. You guys have Western food, you guys got Korean food, you have Japanese food, like you say, which we'll definitely get back over. It's one of...
Yeah, we're pretty much a melting pot of like a lot of different cultures.
Yeah.
So next up, we have a very special video about Japanese food. And we're going to talk more about that later on. So stay tuned, guys, and watch the video with us.
I'm salivating once again watching all that beautiful food.
It's almost lunchtime, so I think we're both like salivating. There's like so much food here today in the studio.
100%. And let's be honest, us students never eat breakfast. But more interesting than our diets, Jazz. Genki, you said something very interesting in your opening thing where there's a lot of misconceptions like, we don't just eat sushi every day and stuff in Japan. What would you say is the biggest misconception because obviously Japan's a very revered culture, but that kind of creates stereotypes. So what would you say is the biggest misconception outsiders have about Japan or Japanese culture?
Well, I'm not sure, but maybe like a lot of people think that Japanese people are good at math or physics. It's not true though, because I'm not good at it. So I'm totally like I already stopped learning math in high school, but everybody think that I'm smart already. I was like, I feel like no, I'm not smart. That's the thing. I think like stereotype of Japan, I guess.
Okay. So you're a fashion student, hey?
No, ICAD student.
Yeah.
Oh, ICAD student. Sorry. And this thing, right? That Kamil's wearing. What is it called? We don't want to mispronounce it, so we're gonna hear it from you.
I see. So it's called Happy. We use it for like summer festival or something special occasion.
Special occasions such as?
Like some event, only for event.
Like cultural events, religious events, sort of thing.
Yep. Basically, for summer we have some festival, which is like on the street we have it sort of like night market, and then people can eat. At other time we can use this kind of shirt.
So would you say most people in Japan would have this also in their closet?
Yeah, most people I think have it too.
Okay.
Alright, just to kind of dial back to our hunger topics here. So I saw the restaurant you guys went to eat at was Sushi Zenmai. Now that place is one of my favorite Japanese places to eat in Malaysia. How would you say Sushi Zenmai compares to real Japanese food?
Well, some of dishes was so good. So, for example, I had curry, Japanese curry rice. That was really good. It's like almost same as Japanese curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like from 1 to 10, the authenticity of Sushi Zanmai.
Sushi Zanmai.
With Japanese, like real Japanese food right back home.
Yeah.
What
rating
would you give?
I think it's like 5 or 6 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was just the Japanese curry that you felt was very similar to back home.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, and is there any Japanese restaurant here? What's your favorite Japanese restaurant in Malaysia?
In Malaysia, Japanese restaurant, right?
Yes.
There is Kambe Ramen, which is located in TRX.
Oh.
And
What is it called? Kambe ramen.
Kambe Ramen.
Okay.
That ramen, maybe the chef is truly Japanese, and they also I think they have experience in Japan too. So that's why the taste is like exactly the real Japanese ramen. Yeah.
That sounds great.
We should go. We should check it out.
100%
Definitely,
going to test it out. No, that's fantastic. I've been looking for a good ramen place. I love the sushi, but ramen would be nice to have. But yeah, we'll get back more onto that kind of topics in just a bit because we have some more fresh content for y'all.
Today I'll be showing you how to make a Sabahan traditional dish called ambuyat or sagu. Starting off, boil some water until it reaches a full boil and let it continue heating for another 5 minutes. The ambuyat texture relies completely on its temperature, so this part cannot be rushed. While we're waiting for the water to come to a full boil, we can just go ahead and put in the sagu. Next, add some cold water first and stir it until it becomes a thick consistency. This step is actually where people make the most mistakes. If you do mess up and it turns watery like in this video, it's okay. Just add on more sagu and keep on stirring until you get the consistency that you're looking for. Now that we got the consistency we wanted, it's time for the next step, which is adding the hot boiling water. This next step is a bit crucial, but as you are pouring the hot boiling water, keep stirring the mixture. You can see that once the hot water hits the starch, it activates it almost instantly and it thickens up. If you stop stirring for even just a moment, the consistency could turn lumpy. This shiny and almost translucent texture is what defines ambuyat. In Sabah, we usually enjoy it with sambal belacan and hinava or ikan goreng and eaten whole using candat.
5, 4, 3, 2. Hello and welcome back to our studio. So just now, what you guys were seeing was this thing called ambuyat, which is a pretty popular dish in the east of Malaysia. Brunei as well, Sabah and Sarawak. So that was a bit of a how-to demonstration on how you can make ambuyat at home. Anything to add on that?
You know, I haven't actually eaten local Sabah food, so that was like a new experience.
To be honest, I also didn't know what it was until one of our friends, Chanel, who was the host last week. She's from Sabah, so she was the one that helped us with the demonstration, and I think we could try it sometime soon in the future.
We tell her to cook that for us.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Now, luckily, we're not alone, Jazz. We have both the guests with us. We have both Genki and Shifa. So we've got a lot of interesting things to explore, kind of mix of Southeast Asian culture and Asian culture, East Asian culture, you know?
Asian culture, is it?
Wow, you're really trying to get me cancelled.
I'm trying to get you cancelled.
Wow,
Sorry,
wow.
we're all Asians, alright?
Me too. Anything you found very fascinating in Genki's segment watching?
I think the fact that he said he's not smart in maths that surprised me. I feel like Japanese is all nerdy and yeah.
You're breaking the stereotype here.
Yeah,
You're the one that's good at math though. All right. So, what are we gonna do after this?
Well, unfortunately, my calculation is correct. We have a small break and then we'll find out.
Hello, I'm Taro and
I'm Genki.
so today let's go and see this Tokyo street. Let's go.
Sure, let's go. Oh, this one is a Japanese traditional clothes.
Oh, this one is kimono, yukata?
Yeah, I think so. Basically, this one we use it for summer vacation or some special occasion. So not only for like old generation, but also young generation use this. So which is really popular for Japanese people.
Yeah, it's very nice, very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. Let's get see inside then.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, this one is a bonsai.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it looks so good.
And too expensive.
Yeah, so expensive. This one is like basically like grandpa stuff, grandma stuff. Like they're taking care a lot, and it costs a lot. It's because it takes a lot of times to grow it up, and also you have to maintain like every day. So yeah, maybe that's why.
Yeah. Oh, this one is like 2,180.あ、なんか欲しいな。
いや、マジで欲しい。せんべい食いたいもん。
Oh, this one. I love this one.
いきなりだね。
Oh, this one is also.
This one also good. So today we went to some clothes shop and some Japanese product store, and also we had some really good restaurant such as Amai. It was really good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, so this is the end of the video. See you guys. じゃあねー。
さよなら。
Welcome back. So this Japanese street is a very funny thing, right? Because obviously when I just got to Malaysia, go to Bukit Bintang Pavilion, and you're like, oh wow, this Japanese thing is so cool, because it really is. Our cameraman Taro is like, Japanese street there, it's so fake. So it's different from the real thing, right?
Yeah.
How is it different? Like the things that they sell, is it like, I mean, obviously it's not the same as in Japan, right? But rating wise, 1 to 10, how close it is to the things that they sell in Japan?
I mean, some of them is really sold in Japan too. So actually like 7 or 8.
Like, what are the things that they actually sell in Japan also?
Like we went to some Japanese product store, right? And the all products are from Japan, I think.
Oh, like the snacks
yeah, the
and
snack,
everything.
matcha,
Ah,
those
okay.
stuff. But it costs a little bit more than
Yeah,
Japan.
I guess because of the import and
Exactly.
everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so if you were to miss home, right? You miss home, homesick. Where would you go to buy, like, I don't know, Japanese snacks from back home in Malaysia?
In Malaysia, I think I will go to Japanese street
In Bukit Bintang.
in Bukit Bintang.
Okay.
Or also Dodonki. You know Dodonki?
Yes, I know the.
Yeah. Dodonki has like everything, right? So like Japanese snacks, Japanese food. I usually go there and then try to find some.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can also go there.
For sure.
Yeah.
We should take Genki and Taro with us to give us some guidance on
Exactly.
what to buy.
For them to translate everything for us, right?
All right. So, like you say, you actually get a lot of Japanese things here. But what's the thing that if you could bring over from Japan, besides walkable streets, cough cough, here to Malaysia that you'd like to bring, or can be added here?
Maybe medicine stuff in Japan, because we have a lot of medicine, but maybe I don't know, because of the law, or they don't really export to other country, and then those medicine are really fit on my body. So yeah.
Okay, so like cough
and headache.
I see.
Yeah.
So we might need to travel to Japan to see how the medicines there are like compared to Malaysia. Hey?
For sure. I also think like even when I was visiting Korea, they have these drinks they drink for medicine, and it just fixes people right up. But we'll explore that a little bit more after we take a trip down Indonesian lane as well.
Where are we going next?
We're going to a mart where they sell a lot of Indonesian snacks and drinks.
Let's go! Now we got our snack. Let's try it in our studio.
We're back. And you know what's funny at that store? The longer we stood out the store, the more things people went to go buy, right?
100%.
We first were there, Shifa. We're like, oh, okay, let's go get the stuff for for today. And then everybody's like, yeah, I want to try this, I want to try that, and I feel like everybody was pleasantly surprised. So what snack is your favorite from Indonesia?
I think that bang bang is one of my favorite snack.
This one here?
Yeah, I always bring this from Indonesia when I come back for my classmates. They really love it. I don't think we have this in Malaysia. It's like a wafer with caramel, with chocolate. It just feels so...
So it's wafer?
Yeah, it's a wafer.
Ah.
It's very sweet, tasty.
Open it.
Have one?
Let's try.
Try one.
You can have one.
Yeah, thank you.
There
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's see if it lives up to the hype. I'm so excited.
Look at his first bite.
Winning.
Now we're trying to satiate our hunger, huh? Finally getting some food in.
So the recipe is go to Sadana to eat in Chalkit, all the spicy food. Then afterwards for dessert, you buy some Bing Bing chocolate to calm down the spice. I can see the vision.
You know what? It wasn't even spicy at Surihana. I mean, it was spicy, but it was not like intolerable.
It was meat spicy.
Yes.
Yeah. So I hope you think it was meat, because if not, we're gonna have to train your spice tolerance here.
No, my spice. Actually, I want to ask you guys this question while we are on the topic, right? For me, so far in Malaysia, spicy is like okay. Obviously, I'm Indian, so we eat spicy as well. But I feel like there's limits to spicy. When I was in Bali, I also ate some very spicy food, and then of course, Korean spice for me is like I couldn't handle it. So I want to ask you, right, all three of you, what would you rate the spice level from white people food to like Korean hot out of 10 in Indonesia?
I feel like it's 8 out of 10
Right.
if you're going to like Indonesia real food, not
Yes.
the one here, right? So it's like we love like chili. We have like 20 chili padi in one
chili
sambal,
padi.
so it's very spicy. You know chili padi?
Mm.
It's the red bird eye chili.
Yeah,
is
like
it?
the tiny.
The tiny one. So I feel like it's 8 out of 10.
Okay, Malaysian spice level.
It's not that spicy in my opinion. I would say compared maybe about 8 or 7 also. What do you think?
About Malaysia food or what?
Malaysian and Indonesian food, the spicy level.
Oh my gosh, Indonesian food for me 10 out of 10. I can handle it.
Really?
Malaysian food a little bit mild.
So like
yeah, it's still okay 8 or 7.
Okay. So basically Indonesian got us beat.
And Japanese food out of 10, how spicy you think it would be?
2.
2.
Yeah.
So in
yeah.
Japan, the food's not spicy at
No
all.
spicy at all. Some people want to add some chili or something, but mostly like we just don't put any spicy. So just even we put some sugar or something for cuisine. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so add some South African flavor into the mix, right? Because we're also multicultural. The Caucasian folk, the white people in South Africa cannot eat spice at all. But like your local, obviously then you get the Indians who, a lot of them can eat spice because we cook quite spicy in the houses. And then your local African population also, they love like spicy peri peri chicken, spicy chicken wings. Like they can eat spicy as well. So we quite like spicy, but in general we like not that spicy. So like I would say 6 out of 10 or so.
6 out of 10.
Actually 5 out of 10 because a lot of the food isn't spicy, but they do like spice in South Africa. And can eat like very hot too.
So it's not spicy, but they do like spice. It's a bit.
So not all the dishes are
isn't
because
it?
we have a lot of different foods, right? So a lot of the food in general isn't spicy, but there's certain dishes that you eat extremely spicy. Like if you go to Nando's, people will eat extra hot. Like that's a normal thing.
But extra hot in Nando's.
I know. I was just about to say it's not.
From an Indonesian, definitely not.
Come on, now. You're not in our league, man. You're not in our league.
Maybe true. Spice level do not compete with the Asians, guys. They're too strong. They're too good.
Especially Southeast Asians.
Yeah. True.
All right, we're gonna go see some content, and we'll be back later in the studio.
Sokmin, mau kemana? Sudah lapar. Ya udah makan lah. Wezin, I'm hungry lah. Jom makan? Go lah. Order lah. Ya udah, duduk lah.
なんか注文しようぜ。
We're back. Now I want to ask the Malaysian here with me, right? We hear la all the time here. What is the correct way to say it? Like when do you say la?
Whenever you want, pretty much. Okay, do you know what lah means in like our slang?
Maybe when you like emphasize something, I don't know. I'm guessing, right? Like when you put your more feeling into your word, you guys use it, isn't it?
Okay, to be honest, I also don't know how to really explain. Because, okay, so Shifa, like Malaysia and Indonesia, we pretty much use sort of the same language, and we do use lah together. I think in the same way, right?
I think I use la when I want to use it. I don't know
Yeah.
like, specific.
Because
There's no specific
you
situation,
don't
right?
do you know how to explain when to use it? No, right? It's okay, for example, right? Jom makan lah, like makan means eat lah, so like yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I think your explanation works whenever you want to use it because I've heard la after everything. Okay la, cannot laugh. You know, just the Malaysian classic. So wherever you want to use it, guys, just throw it in there. Basically.
But you have the same thing too, right? In South Africa.
You know what? It's funny because we had this conversation the other day where I was like, "Oh yeah, what's this thing?" And Jazz told me, "Yeah, you say ne after I say something." And I
He
was like,
doesn't
"I
even
didn't
realize
even
it."
realize it because it's just so natural." So I'll be like, "This food is spicy, ne," and I'll just say it afterwards. And I didn't even realize this only 3 years in, but you're so used to talking to me, you like knew what it meant.
Yeah.
Just speaking to me.
I sort of just assume it's sort of like just a substitute of lah, but in South Africa.
Yes, basically.
Culture.
Basically. And we also have a lot of weird things where we'll say before, let's say, Mara go park there. So it's like, you say something like that. Then after, you can also say like, Inklik, how about this? There's like so many different things because you have so many different languages and cultures. And it's all mixed in South Africa. So there's so many different slangs that even I don't know it all. Honestly, I live in South Africa my whole life. I learn new things every day there.
Right. Okay, so also like you said, a lot of different cultures tying into the language. Because in Malaysia we have a lot of like Chinese culture. I think that's also where like Chinese, Indian. That's also where lah, leh, loh also comes from. And yeah, I think. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, that was pretty much where we get that lah comes from as well, because you guys also have a lot of Chinese population in Indonesia too, right? Yeah, Southeast Asian, Indonesia, Malaysian siblings.
I wish we could talk about the cultures and with each other more,
Yeah,
but
so much to talk about.
too much to talk about. But it was an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys today. Thank you so much for your time, Genki,
Thank you
Shifa.
for having me.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us and also talk about your culture and also for showing us that beautiful, beautiful skirt. Like, I'm still like, I want it, you know.
I'll bring some for you, yeah?
Thank you. And for sorry. Continue.
Yeah, while you catch your breath, Jazz, I just want to thank everybody for watching. It was episode 2 here at Off the Beaten Track, Lost in Translation. We had a great time, and we're not just done. 2 more episodes left of our season here for our TV show Off the Beaten Track. So catch us same time next week, 9 a.m. Monday morning.
Not 9 a.m. I think it's 11:30.
Sorry, 11:30. Oh my! You see why mass comm students cannot do math. Thank you
cannot
guys for
do
watching. So, are you excited for next week's episode? You guys gonna watch after you've been with us today? Will you watch next week?
I'll
Yes, of
subscribe.
course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you guys are probably free around this time, right? So we gotta watch, subscribe to us, and watch and tune in. So we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.